My father took me to the Salmon River and he told me, son, go down there and try to catch some fish. And I went down and flogged the water for I don't know how long, until I was tired. And he came down with his first cast, and at the end of his line was this dancing trout. For me, that had to be the most magical moment that I can remember. Fly fishing runs pretty deep in our family. My father learned to tie flies from my mother, and she learned from her father. And so for us, it's a generational thing. My name is Charlie Bagley. I'm the managing partner for the Faded Fly. In 2008, I was visiting with my partner, and he asked me point blank, he said, why don't you open a fly shop? We were trying to figure out what we would call it. I was looking through a box of my flies, and there were a bunch of tattered flies in there, and my wife asked me, she said, well, what are those flies? And I said, well, it's just a bunch of faded flies. She said, that's it. And it stuck. It's really key for us to recognize the importance of the culture that surrounds fly fishing. It's a community. My favorite thing about seeing a customer, whether new or old, is an opportunity to talk about fishing. You can always tell the folks that are new because they stand in the back of the store, they don't really say anything to anybody, they kind of want to get a feel for the place and if they're going to be accepted or welcome. And those are the people that we go out and find out what it is they're looking to do. What do you want to do? What do you want to learn? And they'll bring in a rod or a pole, as it's often called, and want to know how to use it. And that's what we really are there for. We don't really care if you've never fished before or if you're a spin caster or a bait caster. We don't really care. If you come into our fly shop to learn about fly fishing, we want you to feel at ease. Probably 70% of our business is overseas. I believe it's an opportunity to really help people understand whatever they're seeking to do. And for people just to be able to call or email us and ask questions, we promptly answer those questions to give them an opportunity to have the same experience online that they're having in our shop. I think that education is key in fly fishing. We started offering community classes. We put in a casting pond that's 120 by 42. We teach children to cast for free. We offer people an opportunity to learn. And what we found is you don't have to be on the river to be a successful fly shop. Fly shop's more about a community. It's more about people connecting with people. We want people to have a good time on the water. We want them to be successful, and we want them to help their friends be successful. You can get fly fishing equipment from anyone. We want to teach them how to catch fish.